Well, let's see, anybody here today? I don't have much time. Uh, I'm in France. Ah, Darnella, hi. Milan. I'm close to Milan. I'm in southern France, waiting to go to a wedding. Some friends of ours, son is getting married, we know very well. And flew over to France a day or two, 3, 4, 5 days ago, I forget already. And the wedding is in about an hour or two. So I thought I could do a little catch up on some items for y'all. And particularly about what's going on with the budget. And I just don't want people to be scared. I mean, what happens is the media now is going to say, "Oh, it's the end of the world," and it is going to hurt people, and that's certainly true. But you, as an individual, I mean, that can't let you stop, even though there's out things that are not the way we want them, or you want them, or whatever. You have to pursue the help that is out there. It'll just be in a different place. So most people don't even know where to go anyway. So if you haven't applied for help before, then it's nothing new. I want to make sure that people are not stopped by headlines, because that's what happened. And actually, when there's problems, to me, in our country or anywhere, and that means there's opportunities. Chaos and problems and everything make more opportunities. And that's what you have to keep looking for. And that's what life is finding the opportunities. It's getting through the weeds and circling, opening things up to see more opportunities that you never knew existed, because we still have that in this country, but they just not be now the old ones. They're going to be new opportunities, because now here, we are a wealthy country, and there'll be a lot of people that will, the problems that were stopped by the Trump budget, other people will start trying to fill in. I mean, there's a lot of good people in this country that want to help other people. And you just haven't found them. And the government is trying to cut back on that. It usually was the government and nonprofit organizations. Well, now that the government is trying to cut back somewhat, you have to still look, because other people will fill in, or there'll be other options. Like right now on finding help, and that's the place to go. If you're not a member of Let's Go Help, then you want to know about findhelp.org, because you will see, you could go there and say you were looking to fix up your house because you're paying too much utility money, or right now, see, there's not just one program to do that. There's hundreds and hundreds of programs to help you. And now what's going to take for you is that you're going to have to look for programs that people aren't going to tell you about, because they're not obvious. See, and the opportunities are not in obvious. Obvious stuff is not an opportunity. An opportunity is something that nobody else knows about. And that takes you digging. That's why you have to learn more than anything else, and you did before. Even looking for existing programs is learning how the system works. And the system is eliminating Google. Do not go to Google if you have money. I mean, if you don't have money, it's only for people that have money. And so if you're trying to solve problems in this world, and that's what I hope Let's Go Help is doing, is helping people without money to solve their financial problems. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in France. And I know you're just getting up. And if you're in California, man, you're still asleep. So you're not on here. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't be either. But the jet lag thing, I've had trouble with. I'm in a ball like that here. I'm reading a book about art. And this is what is really changing my outlook right now about art. Opens our mind, and that's what you have to do. Particularly old people, we have to find new ways to get, because if you think you know how to solve a problem, that probably doesn't work anymore. So you got to put that a whole aside. If you think this is the way to get help or money or whatever, forget it. Just go barreling through life now, and the sources that are free to find the new ways to do this. That's what life is about, finding new ways, because the old ways maybe not be working, and that's always the case. And there's always the opportunities are in the new ways. They're not opportunities if they're old ways. It's not an opportunity because the people already milk the hell out of them. Hello from the Twin Cities. Oh, that's getting a little further from where I am in France. Hello from Chicago. Oh, we got people in the Midwest. That means it's earlier there. What are you guys doing up so early? Go back to bed. This is not important. Go back to bed. Go. Get your sleep. You're going to need energy. And that's what I hope Let's Go Help does, is give you energy. Because if you don't think you have an opportunity, you don't think that there may be something out there, you're going to stop, because you're going to get so many people to tell you you're stupid, so many people to tell you you can't do this, so many people say, hey, that's impossible, and you can't listen. Listen, you don't know how many TV shows I was thrown off of, how many millions of dollars of money really I lost when I start dressing like this. They didn't think I should be on television, and HSN, Home Shopping, threw me off the air because I was wearing a question mark suit, but I wanted to do it. You can do things in this country if you want to do it. Not doing things that somebody else tells you what to do. You could try, but it's not going to work as much as when you do things that you want to do, because that's where the energy comes from. To do it, everything you do is going to be a pain in the ass, okay? So don't think it's easy. So forget easy. If you want easy, that's getting lucky, okay? And you may get lucky, okay? So it may be easy, but most likely it's not, So you have to prepare for not easy. So you stay there and help. And that's what we do in Let's Go Help. See, we have 15,000 members that help each other do this. They help each other get ahead. And that's why I'm so thrilled that I could do this and only charge $20. I used to charge $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, because rich people will do that. They'll spend that because they know they can make billions from government programs. And they'd pay me anything. This is $1,000, couple thousand, that's peanuts to them. They don't care. That's change you and I leaving the cushions in the living room, and it means nothing to them. But what you have to do, and what we all have to do, and I have to keep reminding yourself. See, when I talk like this, I'm really talking to me because I'm hearing what I believe. What I do is sometimes different. I'm a lazy shit like everybody else is. I want things to be easy as hell. So that's why I love giving advice. I say, God, that's right. I should be doing that. Because we all struggle. There's no magic in life that you're going to have an easier life than anybody else. No, you're human. That means you're going to get shit on by somebody somewhere, sometimes, probably many times. So what do you do with that? No, you pick your ass up and go again. I mean, Trump is epitome of that. Look at how many people, how many people say his life was over after the first term. No, some bitch came back, didn't he? And that's just pure perseverance. I mean, he's clever, but he's not a genius, right? Think of all the books he read. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But it's important that so much of life takes what's inside of you to make it happen. And what you have to have is possibilities. And that's what we do. So right now, if you want to do something in life right now, you want to pay your daily expenses, okay? Okay, if you're not a member, if you're a member, then you go over to the table of contents on the left, and we have a thing called Unlock My Goals. And you go to Unlock My Goals, and we have the major goals that people have in life, like starting a business, or getting out of debt, paying your bills, okay? Buying a home, getting healthcare, starting a nonprofit, or getting a better job. All those are there. Now research, that's my 50 years of doing this work, and step by step, and who to talk to, where to call them. They're all local sources. I show you how to find each one of those. Now, if you're not a member, then go here. The best place to start is findhelp.org. You can go to findhelp.org right now. You don't have to pay me a nickel. By the way, we charge $20 a month. And if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. Don't worry about it. But you go to findhelp.org and put in what you need money for. If you need emergency money, okay, so maybe you need emergency money. I swear that if you need emergency money, you go to findhelp.org right now, put in your zip code, and you will find listen to this, over 200, maybe 300, sometimes 400, depending on the city you live in, organizations, nonprofit organizations, government offices that give you emergency money. Okay, you're going to call a few of those. That's the only way to get this help, is you have to get on the phone and call people. And if you don't call people, you're going to wind up empty-handed, because that's where you have to. When you call people, what you do is you ask them for help. Hey, I'm screwed. I can't pay this bill. Or I'm in financial trouble. That's all you have to say. And can you help me? You don't have to know anything else about the government. You don't have to know anything about anything else except that you need help. You tell the people that you need help, because they get paid to help people who need help. Now, they may or may not be able to help you. So you ask them, can you help me? Now, they'll say yes, no, or maybe. Okay, so if they say no, and then you ask them, okay, then where else can I go? That's the important thing. That's the important thing of getting help in this country for anything else. You ask the people who know, where else can I go? Do not go to Google. You are going to get wasted. You are going to get scammed. You are going to lose your time. You lose your money, lose everything. Unless you have money, you can't get the help you need in Google. You have to stay out of Google and use these free sources to talk to people. That's even better than Google, because they know other people doing what they do, and they're more likely to help you than they can. See, that's what you have to find out. You have to find out about those people and where are they and how they could use you. And it may take you 10, 20 phone calls, but please use the telephone. Please learn how to do this research. Please, we're going to go in tough time in this economy. And if you're not prepared to deal with the bad times, then you're going to wind up on the shore, washed aboard, washed overseas or whatever. No, there's help out there. America is full of people that want to help each other. You haven't seen them yet, because all you do is go to Google and Facebook and all these other things, and it's hard to find anybody out there who just doesn't want your money to help you. But there are. A quarter, that's right, 40% of everybody in America has a job of helping other people. That's right, 40% of America's economy is made up of people whose job it is to help other people. 40%, 60% of America is made up of people who want to get money from you to help you, okay? You don't have money, so ignore them, please, please, please. And if you go to Google, you're going to get trapped in them, because they're so good at advertising, you won't get out of there alive. So please, no matter what you read about what's going on in the internet, or what's going on in Washington, or what's happening to the budget, I'm going to break that down a little bit more, because they're giving so much more money to the rich people now. They're taking it from the poor and giving it to the rich. I mean, everywhere. One program after program. And it's so funny that it's sort of like a reverse Robin Hood, the hero. I mean, there's a hero of mine. People stole from the rich and give to the poor. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm showing you how to get the stuff from the government. That's the rich government. But now what they're doing now is stealing from the poor to give to the rich. So we're giving the resources of our country more to rich people than we do the poor. Wages have going nowhere. So what they're doing now, one of the things is that they're going to tax-free tips. Now, what is that? That's another gift for the rich, because then the rich don't have to pay you, because the government will, by not collecting taxes on your tip information, on your tips. Wow. and the biggest sin in our country right now, particularly this budget, is the fact that $600 million to $1 trillion. Okay, now this budget is going to cost us like $3 trillion. Well, there's up to $1 trillion available to collect, that the government can collect in unpaid taxes, which is usually the wealthy, almost $1 trillion a year. But they don't collect because they can't hire people to collect that money. So people are taking from the rest of us that have to pay our debt and all these kind of things. So for years now, the rest of us are going to have to pay more things. But that's another thing. Listen, I got to go to that wedding, okay? Because I love Smiley so much, I want to make her happy. And I will have a good time there. Actually, I'm dressed like a clown. So they're a little conservative here in France. So me in my dress, and they're so conservative, they don't know how to smile sometimes. I dress like this to make people smile. I love it. This is me inside. But more important, I love is when people look at me and smile, because that's the nicest gift in the world. If you could smile at somebody today, go out and at least smile at somebody. Give them that joy of smiling, and see, they'll smile back at you, and you get rewarded right on the gate. Okay, so love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here and getting up early in the morning. I'll try to do something, but I'm really reading about art now and try to keep the synapses in our mind and my head opening up to new ideas. It's all about finding something, a new way to solve a problem. The old ways aren't working. We all have to work on new ways to solve the problem, and they're out there. We just have to be creative and work at it and start failing a lot, because that's how you learn. You got to try new shit and fail. Okay, can't do that anymore. And that leads us to something else. Love you all, and thank you for being there.